Hey guys, welcome back to the Ironstone mine. My name is Fabe, and this is the TimeShot server. So nice to see you. Wow. I feel like we haven't had a chance to talk for weeks. And this is because of all the collabs that happened lately. So much stuff happened on the server, it's crazy. And while I really enjoyed them, I really miss just being able to talk to you. There's so many topics that came up in between where I thought, yes, I need to talk about this in a TimeShot episode. But by the time I was able to record this episode now today, I probably forgot more than half of it already again. And this is just how it goes. It makes me sad, but at the same time, I think I have a lot to talk about today. First of all, this is the second time I'm trying to record this. I wasn't really happy with the first try, so I just scrapped the footage. I usually don't do these things. I know Poe does it a lot. He talks about stuff, he doesn't like the outcome, he deletes it, he tries again. I hate doing that because I feel like with every scrapped footage, something is lost. So I usually don't do that, but today I felt like it was necessary. And in the first try, what I was recording, I was building all these stairs around here. And I started laying out like a central piece, and I was starting to build the spiral staircase here. And as you can see, we are missing one beacon. I think that's the one clip I want to include from my first try. So here you go. Oh, no! Crap. Wait. No. Beacons are supposed to be instructable by creepers. What? I don't believe it! That's not right. That can't be. Beacons they are made out of obsidian. I thought they were indestructible. I didn't know that creepers could blow up beacons. Oh crap! Well, that hurt. I was wither hunting for like an hour or two the other day, but I didn't get one. There you have it. Couldn't believe it. Anyways, so I hope you guys all enjoyed the JFC storyline. I think I can say it, we all had just a blast. We all had a blast doing this, and it seems we got pretty good responses, so it seems like most of you did enjoy it just as much, which makes me really happy. We put a lot of work into that, and it's always nice to see that people actually appreciate it. What kind of other blocks do we have here? Oh, these guys are still around. Get out of here. So yeah, I was really happy with how it turned out. We had a few more ideas even, but it would just have taken even more time to get everything we had in our heads right. So we settled for what we have, and yeah, hope you guys did enjoy it. Some of you didn't really understand how we did everything, so I might do like a behind the scenes video at one point or another. I need to talk to the other guys if they want to make one together, or if I'm just gonna do one on my own. But I'd like to explain a few things and a little bit of a backstory. I know not all of you have followed the story as closely, and maybe some details are still not quite clear. I know Jake also wanted to do something like a Reddit post where he explains the story. Not sure if he did it. If not, it's just Jake. Maybe you remind him, maybe he does it then. But yeah, I loved it. And I'm sure that something along those lines will happen again sooner or later on a TimeShot server. I think we all enjoyed it just way too much to never do something similar again. So for those of you who really wanted to see more of it, there might be more. We don't have any real plans right now, but I'm sure sooner or later someone will come up with some plans. So you don't need to worry about that. You won't get me, my friend. I'm trying to kinda get the same design on the inside that I have on the outside going, or at least a similar design. And I think this is the way to do it. But yeah, for the first time I recorded this episode, I didn't have a list of all the topics that I wanted to talk about. Now I have a rough list at least, so JFC was on my list. The next point on my list, it's weird to have a list, isn't it? I shouldn't mention it. What I'm saying is, thank you all so much for hitting 5,000 subscribers. I know by the time this episode goes out, it's kind of old news, but it's still pretty fresh to me right now, and I really, really do appreciate it. I will have had a live stream on last Saturday, possibly, probably. So by the time you watch this, the live stream is already over, of course. And I'm sure I will have had the blast in this live stream. It is so weird talking about that stuff, like in the future, past, whatever. Confuses me. It's alright. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's pretty plain here down here, but remember that we will have some sort of monuments in this building for all the patrons and all the donations. By the way, quickly talking about the donations. We already had a bunch more donations again towards our Pokemon goal. And for those of you who don't know about it, currently I have a donation goal of $500 to buy a Nintendo 3DS Plus capture card. So I can not only record the Pokemon Yellow version, that also probably came out by the time you see this video, but I can also play like the new Pokemon versions that are coming out for that came out for the DS and the 3DS, and possibly even the future Pokemon versions. I would love to play those because I never really got the chance because I never had a DS. So that's the current donation goal. We are already over 10% there. It's crazy. So the top donator of the quote-unquote season 0 was Jordy, and he named our rival in the Pokemon series Banana Ban Jake. Well, we had to call him actually Ban Jake because we didn't have enough letters we could use. So it is only Banana Ban Jake, but that's good enough, I think. And right now the donations, well, the first season of donations, I guess, is open. What I'm doing with that is whoever is the top donor, while Pokemon Yellow is running on my channel, gets to choose the name of the next rival. For Pokemon Crystal is going to be the next one that I'm going to play. I don't even know if I announced that, but Pokemon Crystal is going to be the next one. And you probably have like at least about 2 months, as I think how long it will take for me to run through Yellow. Not sure. I haven't recorded it yet, of course, so it's hard to say how long it will take overall. Let's sleep, I think. But yeah, season 1 is open, I would say. Just wanted to mention that real quick. And I wanted to thank you, everyone who donated already, that we already made it over 10% of the goal, which is amazing. Okay, what is next? Oh yeah, haha. Let's stay with the Pokemon topic and kinda move along those lines a little bit. So, you probably noticed, if you have watched Pokemon, I did something different there. I did not restrict my language in any way. So, okay, let me start earlier. People sometimes tell me that they like my clean content and that I'm family friendly, and it starts to bug me a little bit because when I started my channel and while I was running my channel, I never saw my own channel as a family friendly channel, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea and have wrong expectations of what I do. I never intended it to be family friendly. It kind of turned out semi-family friendly just because of the people I love to play with and the group I'm in. So that's just a natural result. I'm playing with people like Poet, Huck, Jake, who do have family friendly channels, and they advertised it and they announced it on their channel. So those are definitely family friendly, and I just record with them, so I definitely am also. I don't swear in any of my TimeShot videos, and also not my Dinosaur Mine videos, because I know the demographic of those is also, on average, pretty young. I also have some viewers my age and even older, and I love that. Don't get me wrong, but I know that a lot of people found me through Poet, and a lot of those people are still a little younger. Nothing against those, but that's why I avoid swearing in the Dinosaur Mine. I've always been swearing a bit in non-Minecraft videos, whenever I was playing on my own. And I will continue to do that because I want to clear up that I might have a family-friendly series like the Dinosaur Mine, and you could probably consider TimeShot like a family-friendly series as well. But I am by no way I'm not a completely family-friendly channel. I just want to clear that up. And now, while we are at this topic, I think we should talk a little bit about swearing in general. The reason why I don't really want to be family friendly, because I don't really like the whole concept of swearing. Why is it classified as something bad? I never really got that. What you use, those are just normal words, and only the meaning that people give them make it bad. And I had a hard time explaining that in my first recording of this episode, so I hope I can do it a little better. Of course, it is a thing of society and culture. People grew up learning from their parents. Oh, don't say these words, those are bad words. You're not allowed to say them. Make sure no one ever hears you saying those words. And I don't know, there might be like an historical reason for these words being bad. I don't see it, and I don't think it's fitting our time nowadays anymore. What is the difference? And this is my biggest point here. What is the difference between a word like shit or a word like crap when you say it? For example, all the YouTubers. Does it really matter what word they use if they mean exactly the same thing? Why would you consider one word bad and one word totally fine if you mean the same thing? That's what I didn't get. Come on. I by the way, I brought a bunch of ender pearls from the ender now when I was there with Edson. But yeah, this is my main point, and the same is true for other words. I can see that you wouldn't want to use these words probably to insult people, but even that, I mean, it's the same like some people try to insult other people by telling them they are gay. But if someone would say that to me, in no way I would be insulted, because I know that being gay is not a bad thing, so why would I be insulted for that? And the same is true if someone said I'm I don't know, a dickhead or a piece of shit. I mean, it is bad, but it all depends on how people work with that. And if these words are prohibited and not used by people, I think that makes them even worse when someone uses them. If everyone would use them all the time, there would be nothing bad about them. But I think I'm rambling, and I know some of you guys will say, yeah, I see it the same way. I don't mind swearing at all. Some of you will not see it at all and just say, nope, that's definitely not working for me. You shouldn't use these words in any case. Then, oh, it's okay. I respect your opinion. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that for me, it doesn't have such a big impact. And that's why I don't want to restrict myself because of that. Oh, I want to get slabs. I'm losing my brain, by the way, while talking about stuff. I'm having a hard time building. I don't want to restrict myself because of something that I am not completely behind, you know? In my opinion, as long as you don't use... You shouldn't use any words to insult other people. You know what I mean? It's not only swear words, you shouldn't use any words against other people. So, I just don't see it. I have nothing against using those words to express yourself. And that's why I decided to just go ahead and totally won't restrict myself for my Pokemon series. The same is true for Well, not exactly the same. I think there's a difference between like sexual content and innuendos and stuff like that. This is just humor that might not be appropriate for children just because a lot of... If you are below a certain age, you don't really get this kind of humor. I don't know when it starts to be funny, but I guess it starts about to be funny when you are 12 or something. I think this is already the age when these things become to be funny. And it is a big part of my personal humor. In real life, with my friends, and even off camera with some of the TimeShot members. Like potty humor, especially penis jokes and the like, which for some people seem inappropriate. This is part of my everyday conversations and my everyday humor that I have going on with all the people I converse with. So I don't want to exclude that from my personality here on YouTube. I don't want to be someone different. I want to be me, and this is also why I I totally went in this direction on my Pokemon series, because I think it's funny. It doesn't mean that everyone thinks it's gonna be funny, but I personally, I love that kind of stuff. And I know there are people out there who say, oh, I don't need to swear to be funny, or oh, I don't need to have weird innuendos or anything to be funny. I can do it other ways, and that's okay. It's totally fine. Good if you want to, but I don't want to have to restrict myself in these manners too much. So I'm talking about this stuff, and I still know that... crap, I did it again. I still know that there are just so many people out there who don't like it at all. And I know there are parents out there who let their children watch my videos. So I will definitely not start swearing or doing anything in series like the dinosaur mine, or even on TimeShot I won't be swearing a lot. Just out of respect for the other members with that I know want to have family-friendly content. So I won't make it hard on them and make it hard for them to produce the content they want to produce. That's no way what I'm going to do. So you probably won't see me swearing a lot here either. But on non-Minecraft series, on series that I play on my own, or on series that I play with other people that don't mind, I will not restrict myself any longer. And you can see that as a warning. To maybe, if you are really sensitive towards these things, that's the warning. You might want to avoid my Pokemon series and possibly future other series. I will make sure every single time, like I did on my Pokemon series, to warn you at the beginning in the first episode of the series. So if you watch the first episode and the first episode was clean, it's likely that the rest of the series is gonna be clean too. I'm gonna make the separation from the first episode if I do it. So just for your public service announcements here, as I called it in the Pokemon episode, this is something that's important. I just want people to get what they expected when they come to my channel. I want people to know what I'm all about and why I'm doing certain things. So I really felt the need to clear that up, especially when I get comments every now and then, people thanking me for producing such nice family-friendly content, when that was never really my goal. I feel a little weird when that happens. But yeah, I think that's about it for this topic. I think I explained myself fairly well. If you have any questions about that, leave it in the comments. If you have any opinions on that, leave them in the comments too. Maybe I'm missing some very important points, and maybe you guys can enlighten me. I always want to encourage a discussion about these things, and I would like to hear your opinion on that. And by the time I'm recording this, the first Pokemon episode didn't go out yet, so I'm really, really anxious to see your guys' reaction on the whole topic in action. Maybe I should have talked about it before I released this episode, but yeah, because of all the collabs and stuff, I didn't really get the chance to talk about it earlier in TimeShot. But that is that. Oh, I already had a bunch more even in my inventory. Okay, let me check my list. There was a little more stuff. We already talked about the new 1.9 update a little bit last episode together with Edson. In the April Fool's snapshot video that I did, I missed a couple of things, and one thing they added in this April Fool's snapshot is a hint on the real 1.9 update that is gonna happen. And it basically said Minecraft 1.9, the combat update. Yeah, and Edson and I talked about it already last episode, so I won't get into it today. But that's definitely one of the things I really wanted to talk about while I wasn't able to record any single-player TimeShot. Oh, crap! I wanted to see it. It looks good. This is a big staircase, by the way, and I'm gonna make it... I might make it even bigger. And I'm having like it on a half slab, so if you walk up to a window, you can actually look outside and you don't have like a block in your way. That's why I raised it up a little bit. And then we're gonna have one corner, and we are exactly one block higher. One story higher. I had to implement another extra block here because the difference between the stories is 11 blocks. And before, when I built this the first time, I only had like 5. And 5 would be 10, so I had to build these little slabs in here to get our additional block to make it like a full story. 2 corners, and then we're gonna have this flat, and then 2 corners again with one with this design here, basically. All right. Exams. Did I mention my exams this episode? Nope. Wait, this episode is gonna go out on Thursday, isn't it? Pretty sure. So, when this episode comes out, I already had my first exam! Crazy, isn't it? I'm getting really, really nervous and panicky now. So, I will be so happy when this is over. And by the looks of it, I will be free pretty much the complete month of May. And this is awesome. That means I have a lot of time to maybe try something out like what I did with Ori and the Blind Forest. Once again, if you haven't checked out this series, it's epic. That's all I can say. It's only 21 episodes. It's already finished. And this game was amazing. What was new with Ori was me releasing daily episodes of it. And I tried to get some feedback from you guys in the last episode of Ori. I know a lot of other people that don't watch it. I want the feedback from you guys too. What do you think about this idea of daily uploads? Of course, it was kind of easy to do with Ori just because of how the game played. It was pretty straightforward, and I could go ahead and record like 3 or 4 episodes in a row and then come back at it like a few days later and record another 3 or 4 episodes. So it was a perfect game to experiment. That's why I did it. And I know some of you said, yeah, that was awesome. I could include it in my daily routine. I knew exactly when the episode comes out every day, pretty much like a TV show, you know, like you know exactly, at, I don't know, 7 p.m. this TV show comes out, I wanna watch it. And it's pretty much the same for like Ori, and it's different for other videos. I mean, I try to upload my videos every day at the same time, so at least the time stays the same, but not the series doesn't usually stay the same. Let me know what you think about it. It's hard to estimate, but from what I've seen, I don't think I lost many views from uploading it daily, because this is always the worry that YouTubers have, that you upload too much, people can't keep up with their daily content, and then they just stop watching because it's just too much, and why should I watch 1 episode if I miss the next 2, you know? That kind of stuff. If any one of you actually stopped watching Ori because of daily episodes, please tell me too. I would really like to know if that caused any of you to not watch it. And daily episodes or too much content is a problem pretty much only for YouTube, simply because of how it works. It shows you the episode in one day, and you say, oh yeah, I'd like to watch that. But not right now. I'm gonna go watch it later if you have too much stuff to watch. And then you forget about it, because on the next day you already have like 5 new videos in your subscription feed, and you totally forget about the one from yesterday that you still wanted to watch on the day. And only with series you really like, or series that you definitely want to watch all of, I feel like people are really concerned and go back even days later to watch what I missed. And maybe it's just me who operates this way, but I guess YouTube tried to help out with that by implementing the watch later playlist, so you can just press watch later and then watch later. So how many of you guys are actually using it? Because I know I sometimes use it in the past, but I rarely use it. Mostly I just go back to the videos that I really wanted to watch manually when I really enjoyed them. And this is the... Oh, almost died there. And this is the biggest problem with daily or too much content in general. That's why I wanted to ask how you guys feel about it stuff. I know people like Siri and Calf are producing the daily ZooCraft series, and I gotta say, I am just so impressed with those two. I have no idea how they can pull it off, like uploading a survival Minecraft series daily. It's just crazy. They must spend so much time in their worlds. I mean, I'm sure I could possibly step up my game too on my dinosaur or even on my TimeShot series and make it like 3, maybe 4 episodes a week if I have the time. If I'm not too busy with the uni like I am right now. But I'm not in a position quite yet. I might try this out when I have more time at my hands. If you guys would be interested in it. I don't know. I don't know about that. It's really hard to say. But yeah, another matter that I want your opinion on. And I have no idea how long I was rambling already this episode. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the episode length and see how much time we spent. Alright, I think it's a good length. Already 25 minutes in. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a rambly episode. And as I just mentioned, leave your opinions in the comments. And I will see you in the next episode on the TimeShot server. But until then, have a nice day. And seriously guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft. I'm out.